Hey Shmolty, this video is pointless.
But I thought it'd be a cool idea and Baus did one that I really liked.
So you're just stealing ideas now?
Yeah, as long as you make jokes about it, it's all good. Just ask PewDiePie.
Maybe you talk too much and you're asking for it.
If you guys didn't get the joke, PewDiePie also made the looking back on 2017 video, so you could say I'm copying him. Welcome to YouTube. To get back on track though, this year was pretty huge for me, especially considering I only had like 200 subscribers before January. Without getting too touchy-feely, I do want to say a genuine thank you for the support. That being said, let's take a walk through some of the memes we shared as a community, starting with the inception of Shmolty. The dictionary doesn't have a definition because cuck is shorthand for cuckold, a word you might remember from high school Shakespeare. Merriam-Webster defines cuckold as a man who his wife has sex with someone else. Yeah, did you know that? I feel like you didn't know that. Based on that specific definition, I can't possibly be a cuck, given that I don't have a wife because I am apparently gay. But more than that, I'm vapogender, so please don't group me in with the typical white male.
On all levels except physical, I am a
sloth. Cuck. So the cuck meme all started with this For Honor shitpost, how to read your opponent. So let me teach you how to properly learn your opponent's moves and fuck him over with them like the warden bitch that he is. Or can we just appreciate how far I've come when it comes to commentary? I literally didn't know how to fucking talk like a normal person back then. But before you go commenting some dumb shit like, everybody knows this, you cuck. There First it is.
Take
your right foot and shove it. There's the meme. And then naturally, you guys all responded with, everybody knows this, you cuck. It's not really all the top comments now, but I remember when the video first came out, it was pretty much every single comment. Sure, it's a little weird to be called a cuck by thousands of people, but looking back, it was actually really cool. It was a community-wide meme, and it was the first of my entire channel, so it was a really awesome moment. And besides, I can think of worse things than being called a cuck.
I'm sick and tired of that motherfucking
Sorry, I kind of like having ads, but I'm sure you can tell where that was going. Next, we have the Change Your Fate memes. Basically, me mate Tool and I were quoting the movie Brave.
If you could change your destiny, would you?
Stop. She actually says fate.
Oh,
if you had the chance to change your fate, would you?
Would you?
That was more of a meme sort of on my Twitch streams, but it kind of carried over to YouTube when I made this highlights video. It's the little things that keep me going, you know? Now this next meme is very dear to me. It's beyond any shadow of a doubt my shitpostiest of shitposts. I'm just gonna play it.
Like this desert rain frog.
Patrick notes
Squeaking violence.
So for the very few of you that don't know, the voice is Baus Phoenix. He actually made the same meme with clips of my voice, which was equally hilarious. Let's see if we can find it.
11 million hits.
So I got my laugh in there, which I think is the best part. Oh, my laugh. I hate it. At the time of making this meme, there were actually a good number of people that thought we were like beefing. Like, yeah, take that, you cuck. I made a video of a frog with your voice over it. Not long after this, I hired Art Blaster to make my special animated sloth that you have been seeing more recently, as opposed to the Photoshop cuck that you saw in the beginning of this video. Quick editor's note here, shout out to Otsdarva for actually helping me with my animated sloth. He lightened it up a little bit so it looked a little better, so thanks to him for that. And boy did that go well. In the end, it all worked out, but there was certainly a trend at the time of I miss the old Shmolty comments. Naturally, I responded.
I miss the old Shmolty. Set on his goals, Shmolty. Talking about rude Shmolty. Your average dude, Shmolty. I hate the new Shmolty. Make a podcast too, Shmolty.
You can actually go click on the song if you want to hear the rest of it. It's kind of funny. I mean, looking back, it's obviously trash, but it was a lot of fun to make at the time, and I just want to say thanks to Dre Royal for giving me his beat for free because it made it probably 8 times better than it would have been. Also, fun fact, one of the mods in my Discord server actually worked up the first draft of the song, and then I edited it. Fuck. And originally I was planning on having all of the mods sing their part of the song just to kind of mix everybody together. It didn't end up working out because of scheduling and other shit like that, but that was the original intention. Anyway, since that video, there hasn't really been as many huge standout memes across the channel, and I think that's partly my fault. I sort of started to dismiss a lot of my own ideas because they weren't good enough towards the end of the year, and I kind of am starting to regret that. I'd like for that to change, so I'm going to be working on making a lot more shitposty stuff in the future so we can get back to some good old memes. But what do y'all motherfuckers think? What were some of your favorite memes throughout 2017 on the Shmolty channel, which is essentially the first year that I've ever been around. Let me know in comments, yes? Oh, and before I go, I've never actually heard myself with a lisp before, but I know it kind of sounds like that in my previous video. I'm not sure what was going on there or if I've just had a hidden lisp my whole life, but I don't typically sound like that, and I think some of you noticed. I just sort of rolled with it because I thought the Mike Tyson thing was fucking hilarious. I don't want to make fun of anyone with a lisp or anything. It would be totally fine if I had one, and I wouldn't think less of myself for it, and I don't think any less of anyone who does have a lisp, but a good number of you noticed that it seemed to be specific to just that video, and that's because it was. We can talk more about your reactions to my face in another video that I'm maybe already working on, but that's gonna top off this one. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go take off my lipstick. Fuck!
If you had the chance to change your fate, would you?